You need made-to-measure clothing. A couple of days ago, I was talking with one of my clients, and she was explaining to me how she thought she didn't need made-to-measure clothing as she could easily find her size in stores. She had a normal body that could fit into Italian sizes, and so she told me I didn't actually need to tailor my clothes or to make my clothes made to measure. I told her, then why did you came to me? And she was like, this is not the point of made to measure. And I completely agreed to what she said. And actually, I would love to tell you what made to measure actually is and why you need made to measure clothing in your life. Do you know who was getting their clothes made to measure before World War II? Nobles, elite, the richest people in the world could only afford made-to-measure clothing, as made-to-measure was the only option available. Before World War II, standard sizes, pret-a-porter or ready-to-wear didn't exist. And so this beautiful gown, these incredible evening outfits and everyday ball gown were only available for the richest people in the world. And tailors, seamstresses all worked to make people made to measure garments. Now, the middle class or even the poorest couldn't afford a tailor, so they either made their clothes themselves with used cloths or different pieces of fabrics, or they just put a piece of cloth or they reused used garments from other people, but they weren't tailored to them. They just used these garments to cover their body for the winter or for the summer. So the purpose of clothing were just to cover their body. Instead, elite, nobles, and the richest people in the world could actually afford these incredible made-to-measure garments and really feel the luxury and the feelings of being part of an elite with clothing. Nowadays, things are a little bit changing and beautiful clothing are available for pretty much everyone. It doesn't matter if you're elite, middle class, or poor, you can have access to different types of beautiful clothing. Of course, the more money you have, the more beautiful clothing you can have, beautiful fabrics, expensive fabrics like silk, expensive details of a garment like embroidery or different details, and they can also make their clothes made to measure. The middle class and the poor people can shop in normal shops where a t-shirt might cost $1, $5, and this is also another topic for another video of how unrealistic these prices actually are. However, clothing is available for everyone. So even the poorest people in the world can have access to clothing and to beautiful clothing as well. However, I think there has been one big change in the clothing industry in the world, and that has happened after World War II. After the Second World War, the economy was getting back up. The fashion industry was getting back up. Before that date, fashion houses only existed because of couture. Couture basically means that these fashion houses and designers made their clients their clothes made to measure. So a client came into the atelier, choose the design they liked, and then the designer would make that specific dress made to measure to their client. Everyone would do that because made to measure was the only option available. But after World War II, another designer decided to try with standard sizes clothing. Now, standard sizes only existed for men, and they were invented to create the suit for the army. So soldiers had their clothing in standard sizes because they were a lot and they couldn't make made-to-measure clothing. So they started to make standard sizes for people that worked in factories, in war, that work also in airlines, and so on. Then what happened is that normal people started to realize this expansion, this freedom of choosing whatever they liked, of choosing different fabrics, different designs, and have them ready, available in the store. So someone could enter a store, try on a dress, and immediately purchase it because it was on standard sizes. So after the Second World War, even the couture houses had different time and difficult times to make their clothing because people and clients wanted ready to wear. So no more couture, no more high fashion. The word was pret-à-porter, literally ready to wear. Ready to wear is clothing that is made from a generic person. So each country and each fashion house take a generic person from their clientele or from a specific part of the world of age, culture, and region, and take the different features of that person and makes a standard size for that specific person. Now, to give you an example, I am 186 centimeters tall, that's nearly 6.2 feet tall. And in Italy, people like me, especially women, you can find them very easily. So usually in stores, I never find my size. Why? Because fashion houses and brands make their standard sizes for women that are shorter than me, even 10 or 20 centimeters shorter, and have a different composition of their body, different measurements, and different proportions. So I usually never find my size in the stores. That's why for me, made-to-measure clothing is lifesaver. I can finally wear whatever I like and make it perfectly tailored to my body. So I don't have to stress about dieting, changing my body, or changing the way I look just because I can't fit in a standard size. In other words, if I were to go to Sweden, for example, where women are usually taller, even taller than me, I could find my size pretty easily because there the couture houses and fashion houses and brands make clothes for that specific type of people. And so their generic person is different, is taller and has different proportions, pretty much like me. So you see how standard sizes are for everyone, but for no one actually. Ready to wear is a great way to go shopping. You can shop quickly, you can shop for different things that you like, and you can even make the clothes that you like even tailored after. However, in my opinion, ready to wear is not unique, even if it's luxury ready to wear. Think about Dior, Chanel, Dolce & Gabbana, Versace. All these fashion brands are incredible and they make beautiful garments, but usually you will find them in ready-to-wear stores. And to me, a ready-to-wear, even if it's a luxury garment, is not unique. So made-to-measure instead is taking a garment and taking a dress, a design, and make it perfectly tailored to your body, to your features, your proportions. Everything is made to create the garment on your measurements. And that is the highest form of luxury, actually. Think about who did this in the past. It was the elite, it was the richest people in the world. They wanted to feel unique, they wanted to feel elite, they wanted to be part of something super exclusive. And I honestly think you can have that right now without being part of the nobles or without being part of the elite, just by purchasing your clothes made to measure. So what's the point then? Why would you choose made to measure if you can easily find your size in stores? In total honest, made to measure clothing is the epitome of luxury, is the highest form of luxury. Think about couture houses. A couture dress is a made to measure dress that's also a bespoke dress, so that's included different details. They're also made to measure to what you want, but that is a made to measure piece of clothing. It would only fit you because everything is made to make you beautiful and so that it fits you like a glove. How many times a year do you wear couture? How many times a year do you want to wear a $60,000 dress? Probably once or twice, depending on your event, depending on your schedule, but you usually wear those type of evening dresses once and never in your lifetime. And that's actually a shame, because those beautiful dresses, you should wear them every day. You should wear something that fits you like a glove every single day. Why? Because you are noble, you are luxurious, you are elegant, you are elite. You deserve luxury and you deserve made to measure. You deserve the most beautiful pieces of clothing human can make with their own hands, produced in the most beautiful country on earth, the most fashionable country, the most stylish country, which is Italy, which is where I produce my clothing. Even if you can easily find your size in store, why would you want to opt for something everybody can have when you can have a garment that is completely unique and tailored to you? Just imagine you have a perfectly tailored garment that fits you incredible, that makes you feel unique, beautiful, elegant, extremely classy and feminine. Imagine having all of your curves fits you perfectly and being enhanced by this incredible garment. And imagine wearing this type of garments every single day. That is the concept of my Giuseppina collection. You have everyday wear, sheath dress, and you also have evening dresses that are a little bit more feminine and have a little bit of slits here and there, and they will make you feel incredible and extremely feminine. When a client comes to me, they want to feel important, they want to feel unique, but some of them don't know they want to feel like that. They just can't find their size in store. Other type of clients can find their size in store, but they want the uniqueness of a made-to-measure garments. Either way, I treat my clients all the same. Whenever they approach me, I make sure they feel unique, exclusive, elegant, and classy in their own bodies. You want to feel unique, and made-to-measure service is the most unique service you will ever find. Luxury hotels will make you a made-to-measure service so that your vacation is completely made to measure. Why wouldn't you have a made-to-measure dress to go on a walk, to take your dog on a walk, to go shopping, to go to a restaurant, to go to a nice event, to go to a nice dinner? Why wouldn't just use that made-to-measure garment in your house? I do that all the time. I just put my sheath dress Giuseppina on and I just lay around and I just feel beautiful, feminine, unique and elegant, because made-to-measure is for you and you only. So are you still thinking whether or not you deserve made-to-measure clothing? Let me know down in the comments, what would your dream dress make you feel like? And also let me know if you're ready to try made-to-measure clothing for the first time, or if you're actually used to that and love made-to-measure clothing. Now, I make beautiful dresses for women who want to feel beautiful, elegant, unique, and classy. For this, I invite you to take a look at my Giuseppina collection, which is a feminine yet elegant, exclusive made-to-measure collection made of luxurious fabric that will make you feel extremely beautiful. You can find that in my website, but I also invite you to send me a private message so we can discuss more on what's important for you and how I can make you feel unique. Now take a look at this video.